He is the record-breaking, catch-up-loving, touchdown-throwing quarterback of the first-place Kansas City Chiefs. Pat Mahomes, thanks for a few minutes here tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on.
We're seeing you back off the bye week. What was the highlight for you on the time off?
Yeah, I mean, the highlight was definitely getting to be with the family and getting some Thanksgiving meals in. Have to burn off some of that weight now before weigh-ins, but
Yeah.
they were definitely worth it.
I don't think you have any problem with that. Okay, America wants to know, was ketchup a part of your Thanksgiving meal?
100%. I mean, you can't have a good Thanksgiving meal without a little bit of ketchup on the side.
What did it go on?
Mac and cheese, the turkey, and the ham.
You get the Oakland Raiders this weekend. People are going to say, oh, Kansas City, you're just going to go out there and win. How do you avoid falling into a trap game?
Yeah, I mean, when you play the Oakland Raiders, when you're the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, you know they're going to come out with that mentality like they're going to win. And they're going to come out fighting. It's a rivalry game. And we're just going to keep that mentality. We have to come in every single day and get better and come out there with the fight and the determination to win a football game.
You've set all sorts of records. Is there any one particular record with which you are glad your name is associated?
Not necessarily. I mean, for me, just the fact that we're winning all these football games is the thing I'm most excited about.
That's a humble answer, but I'm going to press you on it a little bit because, dude, you're setting records that Y.A. Tittle, if you've heard that name before, set. You're breaking records from guys you probably grew up watching like Kurt Warner and Peyton Manning and these guys. Is that special for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome whenever you're in any category with those names and those quarterbacks. But it speaks to the team I have around me.
Have you seen the video that went viral of you, quote unquote, throwing the ball out of the stadium? Did you see this video before?
Yeah, I've seen a couple videos, and that's kind of goes back to my baseball days, just being able to long toss and do those things. I mean, it's something that I have to do in order to get warm, and I think I got a pretty good angle. I don't think I threw the ball that far.
In your whole life, practice or a game, what's the farthest you've thrown a football?
I think the furthest I ever threw a football was 83 yards. It was before a game against West Virginia when we played back at Texas Tech. And I had a little wind help, but I still take claim to that the furthest I've ever thrown one.
Dude, you were standing on the 17-yard line, and it went to the goal line.
Yeah, it was the other way around. I was on the goal line and threw it to the 17-yard side.
There you go, of course. Still counts as 83 yards. That is insane. Your head coach, Andy Reid, threw a ball in punt passing. Have you seen this video before? And give me your play-by-play.
100% seen this video. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I mean, Coach Reid winning the punt pass kick, and I mean, I think he had a slight height advantage, I believe, if I can see on the video.
Yeah, the little guy behind him doesn't probably stand much of a chance right there.
I think he thinks it's pretty funny every time you talk about it.
Well, he's watching this interview right now. So, Coach Reid, here is your quarterback critiquing your throwing motion. Go ahead, Pat.
I mean, it looks pretty nice. I mean, a little wobbly on the spiral, but I think the mechanics and the fundamentals were for sure there.
I do have to ask you, and it might be a little bit of a stinging memory, but the last time we saw you guys was the otherworldly Monday Night Football game. I know it was a loss, but can you appreciate how special that game was?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely learn from the experience. You learn from every experience in this league, good or bad. And being in that atmosphere, I mean, it felt like a playoff atmosphere. And we didn't find a way to win the game, but we learned about how much heart and how much toughness that we have on this team. And so for us, we're going to try to build on that and make sure whenever we're in that opportunity again that we come out with the win.
You're joining us today courtesy of Dick's Sporting Goods Sports Matter program. Tell us about your partnership and what you guys are doing.
I've learned a ton about how kids that weren't as fortunate as me to grow up with a dad playing baseball and just around sports in general, how they can afford or find ways to join sports programs. We've kind of used our platform and our abilities and the fortunate that we have to find ways kids can get into sports and just learn the things that I learned growing up, as well as accountability, teamwork, and competitiveness, because even if they don't make it to the NFL, they'll use that in everyday life.
Well, you're a young NFL player, but you're already using your platform for good, and that's great to see. Pat Mahomes, thanks for some time tonight, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.